What's up, guys? I want to pick up out of Luke today, chapter 6, and I want to talk a little bit more about lifestyle and the way we live our lives out and how we're supposed to set ourselves apart. What will show the difference as a believer, and not that we're judgmental, not that we're hypocritical, not that we're elitist, not that we're better than, but we are to live differently. And I mean, some of us are different, but that's not the kind of different I'm talking about. I'm going to pick up in verse 27 of Luke 6 says this. It says, "But I say to you who listen, love your enemies, do what is good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who mistreat you. If anyone hits you on the cheek, offer the other also. And if anyone takes away your coat, don't hold back your shirt either. Give to everyone who asks you, and from someone who takes your things, don't ask for them back. Just as you want others to do for you, do the same for them. If you love those who love you, what credit is that to you?" Basically, that's easy to do. Okay? It's easy to love someone that loves you, and they show that love for you, and that appreciation for you, and that respect to you. But we're supposed to love them. It says, even sinners love those who love them. If you do what is good to those who are good to you, what credit is that to you? Even sinners do that. Again, there's no distinction. If we're doing exactly what everyone else does, then what sets us apart? Nothing. Okay? It says, "And if you lend to those from whom you expect to receive, what credit is that to you? Even sinners lend to sinners to be repaid in full. But love your enemies, do what is good, and lend, expecting nothing in return. Then your reward will be great, and you will be children of the Most High, for He is gracious to the ungrateful and evil. Be merciful, just as your Father also is merciful." Did you catch that? It says, "For He is gracious to the ungrateful and evil." Who's that? The Father. Jesus. Okay, you were ungrateful and evil, and He saved you. He died for you while you were being ungrateful and evil. He loved you, and He poured out for you. And we're to be like Christ. Christ in us, the hope of glory. Alright? Goes on in verse 37. It says, "Do not judge, and you will not be judged. Do not condemn, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you." Pretty simple, right? Don't judge. Alright? You're not judge, jury, and executioner. That's Holy Spirit. That's God. That's Jesus. That's their job position. Technically, it's Jesus. He will be the judge. But when you get into this, we have to live a life that we're not judging people. We're not casting them off. We have to love them. Okay? Sometimes it's better to walk away from people and let them go their own way and let them make that choice. But we still show love. We still show respect. We still show honor, because that's what we're supposed to do, is being part of the kingdom. If you're a child of God, you have a kingdom nature in you, because that's the Father's nature. The kingdom of heaven is that of the Father. Okay, and the Father's the one that sets all that apart. You're to be different. You're to be holy. You're to be righteous. And what says to give, you give, and that's what you receive back. But you receive more than what you give. Okay, and the way that you give, but the way that you do it is crucial. The heart that you do it in is crucial. Again, He's not a cosmetic ATM. You don't give to get. You give because that's the Father's heart put in you, and you give out liberally. But He says when He gives it back to you, He says it's pressed down, shaken, running over. All right, it's like taking a bag, you fill it up with stuff, and you start shaking it and pounding it. What? It makes room for more. Then you do a little bit more shaking, a little bit more pounding and pressing. It makes a little bit room for more. So not only is it full to capacity, it's also running over. Hopefully God's running over in your life. His Spirit's running over in your life. Guys, I pray blessings on you today. Have a good one. Bye now.